I'll let you pick and choose who you are, but both of you could have very toxic, narcissistic exes that didn't change. And both of you have had experiences with these types of energies before, and that's why one of you doesn't want to go through it again. You've walked away, you know you have self-worth and value, you respect and love yourself, and the other is now realizing, oh, you know, I treated them exactly how an ex of mine treated me. The things that my ex did to me, I went and did to this person. So they're obsessing now over the fact that they have hurt somebody. They're obsessing over the fact that they themselves are heartbroken over this loss. You know, they were very prideful, very stubborn in the past. I want my way. I want to be right, even though I'm wrong. I'm not going to tell the truth. I'm not going to confess my feelings. I'm not going to take accountability. I'm not going to apologize. Wanting the control, and now they've broken their own heart. They're really worried. Is this really over? It can't be over. I don't want it to be over. You know, they tried to be stubborn. They tried to wait things out. I see that, you know, they've been watching someone this whole time. They've been watching this newer person. Some of you, you are the person being watched. They know that somebody may not necessarily trust them anymore. And for that reason, I feel like they stayed away. They kept themselves tied up. They acted like they were too busy. I can't do anything about this. I'm not gonna take action. I'm gonna keep myself here. And because they've done this, like, something could really be over. They're very baffled by the fact that you never reacted the way that they set you up to react. They were always testing you. They were always trying to see how are they gonna react? What are they gonna do? Are they going to say what I want them to say? Are they going to do what I want them to do? And you never did. You are very emotionally intelligent, just as they are. They use it to control and manipulate and play games, and they use it for low vibrational things. But you use it in a very good way, in a spiritual way, in an enlightened way. This person may be coming into that as well. Like, I have a feeling that this was meant to be. If I hadn't made these mistakes and I haven't lost them, I would still be in this energy that I needed to change out of. Now I'm working on myself. I want to change. I want to be a better person for this Queen of Cups. I feel like this was all meant to be. So both of you have a greater understanding, or you're going to come into a greater understanding of why this all happened, how it was all meant to be, and how it all ended up working out for the best. You moving forward, because I feel like you have a lot of strength. You know the effect that you have on people, and you knew that this person was going to regret it. And you knew if they were the one for you, and if it was truly meant to be, they would do the work on themselves. They would heal. They were stuck on you while you seemingly walked away and moved forward with your life, and they were obsessed. Like, this person they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop thinking about you, looking at you, watching you, talking about you, reminiscing about you, fantasizing about you, wanting you back. You taught this person a very valuable lesson. And I feel like that's why there's this very karmic, destined energy here. Like, you guys did go through a karmic lesson together. You taught them. Cancer, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T for your situation. So now we're going to jump into your channeled message, Cancer. Cancer, for you, there was somebody here very sad, hermiting themselves away. Okay, they seemed isolated. They seemed very emotional. And this person seemed to be mourning the past. What I heard strongly in particular was mourning what was. So they were looking at a photo in their hand and they were crying. And then I see that this person also had anger outbursts at times. It's like they were bashing something with their arm and their fist. Kind of like, you know, like, it wasn't like anger towards someone. It was just anger in general, which was making me feel like they were angry at themselves. When I asked what happened, what is this about, it was showing me that this person had made mistakes, and it was giving me they ruined everything and they have gone through loss because of it. So this is somebody who has a lot of regrets. They are mourning the losses that they've caused in their life, okay? This could be you, or this could be someone external to you. Someone, they seem to have ruined something here, okay? And they're mourning the loss. So, yeah, they're going through some depression. They're going through some regret. And this person is staying very stagnant. I see them stagnant, still, and I see them hardening up like stone. And then it was showing me an image of a crab bursting out of its shell, almost like a crab that was molting its shell. You know how they shed their shell? So it went from like a little crab person, which could be a Cancer for those of you cross-watching, and others of you, it's going to be someone else. It won't be a Cancer. So it's like someone who was hardening up into stone, and then it kind of went into the next chapter. It's like they burst out of it. Now, a lot of you, this may not even be the same person. Some of you, it may be the same person if you are a Cancer and you are the one mourning what was. Maybe you made mistakes, you're regretting it, you're going through a transformation, because this was giving me transformation and changing energy with this like turning into stone and then bursting out of a shell. But there's going to be a group of you that this person that is mourning what was and made these mistakes is not you. So if that's the case, if this person isn't you, then I feel like you are somebody who went through a transformation due to this. It's almost like this person stayed stagnant. They stayed still. And it's like they're hardening up. They're turning into stone because of this. Maybe the regret, the grief is hardening them up. It's keeping them stagnant, or they chose to stay stagnant. Now you, on the other hand, if this isn't you who made these mistakes, I feel like you transformed from this. You have burst out of some kind of old self, old skin, old shell. And I see that you're coming out more vibrant, okay, healed, stronger, and more confident from this, because the little crab that burst out of the shell, they seemed rejuvenated. They seemed 10 years younger, okay? So there's something about refreshing themselves, healing, maybe kind of reverting back to who they were when they were younger and more innocent and less damaged. There's that. Like maybe you're more in touch with your inner child. There's something about aging backwards, feeling rejuvenated, feeling refreshed, feeling younger and more vibrant. Something about the vibrancy of your energy. Maybe you're shining. Maybe your energy is just high vibrational now. There's something about, yeah, like healed. You healed from this. And something about more confident. So you may have healed, shedded an old skin that was maybe having insecurities, self-worth issues, maybe from that experience. Now, some of you, you could be this person that made mistakes and you've been mourning those mistakes for a long time. This may cause you to transform and change and heal. There's that. But some of you, it won't be the same person, okay? Yeah, somebody here feels like they ruined everything and they lost everything due to their mistakes, okay? Yeah, if this isn't you, I feel like you healing and this person has stayed stuck. It hasn't given me much past that, so we're going to see what comes out in the reading. All right, Cancer, or dealing with Cancer placements. Let's take a look. Let's get some oracles for you. We have strength. It says this challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gift in the situation. Wow. that definitely kind of goes with the channeled message. There's a lot of strength here. There could be someone who has gone through a lot with somebody in the past, and it has made you into a stronger person. You've healed, you've transformed from this, and some of you will be the other person that maybe feels like you've made a lot of mistakes. And you could be taking this, these mistakes and working on yourself and transforming yourself to, into a better person because of the mistakes that you made. So there could be two people. It could be mirrored where you could have someone on the outside of you that made a lot of mistakes in the past, and maybe they stayed stagnant and you changed from this. You have healed from this, and now maybe you have somebody that you've made mistakes with and you want back. There's that too, okay? So it can be very mirrored sometimes. Let's take a look at what else comes out. We have don't let pride get in your way with the full moon in Leo. So Leo is sticking out here today. We have Leo placements here as well being mentioned. So some of you could be dealing with someone who has Leo placements. You could be someone who has Leo placements. But Leo energy is just in the reading today. So on the positive, Leo energy can be about confidence. It can be about strength, endurance, being very fixed and focused into what you want. We have shining. We have popularity. We have something about being very confident in who you are. Maybe being very authentic as well. We have maybe healthy pride. We have generosity, and we have loyalty as part of the positive traits of Leo energy. Now, some negative traits of Leo energy can be attention seeking, drama starting. We have pride, we have arrogance, we have stubbornness. We also could also have a bit of like a narcissistic kind of selfish, self-centered energy as well for Leo energy. So let's get started. So starting off the reading, we have a King and a Queen of Cups. So we've got two people here, definitely picking up on two different people in the channeled message. So there are two people. You can be either one. This can be you as a female. This can be you as a male. It doesn't matter. It's not gender specific. There are two people here very much in love. These could be two people with water placements. You don't need to be a Cancer placement, and this can still be about you. As long as you were dealing with someone who had Cancer placements in the past, this can still be your story. So two people here very much in love. This could have been a couple at one point, two people that were dealing with each other. But I do see that at this time, there's one of you that seems to be turned away. You kind of seem, maybe they were in some kind of like melancholy energy, like not exactly happy, yearning for more, wanting more out of this, maybe not happy, maybe sad, okay? And then the other person definitely pining over this Queen of Cups. Someone is pining, they're focused on her. This person is looking at her, observing her, very much in love. Like this King of Cups is in love with this Queen of Cups. They care about her, they want her, they love her. So either or, not gender specific, but somebody here is pining after the other, very much in love. They've also come into some kind of emotional maturity as well, okay? Now that this person has kind of detached from them. This person still very much has a love and emotions. They are a very loving, nurturing, kind person. But because they are turned away, and there's kind of like a gloomy energy around this person, whereas this person's more showing more warmth. So that tells me that, maybe this is the person that got hurt in the situation, and now they have turned away. Now they have detached. And the other person is pining over them. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune after. This is kind of giving me vibes like somebody still feels very meant to be with this Queen of Cups. Somebody still feels like, things can work out in the future. Things are still meant to be. Things still can be meant to be. They may even feel like everything that has happened and transpired was meant to be. Especially if there was some kind of transformation or change with this King of Cups energy. So, yeah, it's like there's something very destined, very fated here between the two of you, or one of you feels this way. Both of you could honestly feel this way because both of you are looking at the Wheel of Fortune. So you both could have felt like this was very destined, very meant to be. You still could feel this way, or one of you does. And I see that somebody's keeping a close eye on the other person. They're watching. They want to know, does this person still have any feelings for me? Is it truly over? I still want this person. I don't want it to be over. So someone is doing some stalking, they're watching, and they're keeping a close eye on that person because they still feel like it is meant to be between them. There could also be a past person that made a lot of mistakes. There could be someone who has not changed and they've stayed very stuck and stagnant, and now they are stuck in some kind of remorseful regret energy. They also could feel like, or they felt like you guys were meant to be, and they are watching you. So you could have two people watching you, or you have someone watching you and you're watching somebody. There's that as well. So I'm seeing that there was a lot of toxicity here in the past between this King and Queen of Cups. Someone was maybe very manipulative, maybe very controlling. There's something very unhealthy here, and seems to be self-awareness now. Somebody has clarity of this. So they are looking at themselves, they are regretting their actions, and they have clarity of this kind of nasty energy that they had in the past. Mind games that they were playing, maybe trying to win over the other person, a very competitive, manipulative energy, okay? Maybe tit for tat, maybe competing with the other person, or trying to win at all costs. Maybe not caring who they hurt, who they destroy. Not caring if they break someone's confidence down or they're causing them anxiety, stress, worry. Not caring, like just wanting to come out on top, just wanting to feel like they win. So this energy was very dysfunctional in the past and it wasn't working out. This wasn't good, and now somebody seems to have clarity of this. You know, I also feel like the person that's walked away, that got hurt, they also got clarity of this. Like they saw it very clearly. Somebody here is very manipulative. They're controlling. There may be even like narcissism and selfishness, like I mentioned with this Leo energy. With don't let pride get in your way, somebody could have been very stubborn with the strength energy and very prideful. Like I said, wanting to win at all costs. I don't care if I'm wrong. I want to be right. I don't care if I hurt them. I don't care if I'm in the wrong. I don't care if I should apologize. I don't care if I'm supposed to tell the truth and take accountability. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I want to be right. Very manipulative, and maybe even playing games to try and make the other person feel like everything's their fault or they were the ones in the wrong. Like there's something around that, just very manipulative energy. Because of pride, because of stubbornness, because of ego, which can be part of negative traits of Leo. Very egotistical type of narcissistic energy. You know, and now somebody spends a lot of their time obsessing about the other person. So if they wanted to have all the power in the situation and they wanted to win, someone has walked away because they see the truth. And now somebody spends a lot of time obsessing over this Queen of Cups energy. You know, it's like they wanted to have the power in the situation, but they lost the power when they lost this person. That's why I'm getting in the channeled message, it's like, what happened? Why are they so sad? Why are they mourning what was? Because I feel like at one point there was a lot of love between the two of you. You know, this Queen of Cups energy is very soft, they're very loving, they're very nurturing, they're very understanding and patient. There's even like an unconditionally loving energy, like maybe very forgiving as well. You know, both of you could have water placements. You're very emotional people. You're very emotionally intelligent people. But with emotional intelligence and emotionality, I feel like there's also the potential to be emotionally manipulative. People using that against others. Oh, I'm emotionally intelligent. I know that this thing and this thing is going to make someone feel this way, and they might be more inclined to act this way and do these things. So I'm going to manipulate and control. Someone wanted to have all the control in a dynamic. And now they've lost the other person. This person has turned their back on them. They can't stop thinking about this person. There could have also been a toxic lover in the past, either connected to you or connected to the person doing this. They may have also had someone who treated them like that, like very toxic towards them, or you had someone who treated you very, it could honestly be mirrored. Both of you could have had toxic, manipulative, narcissistic exes. And that could be why one of you got clarity that the other person was in this toxic energy, because you've gone through it before. You've already been through hell and back with these energies. So as the Queen of Cups, somebody didn't want to be a part of this. They didn't want to go through that again. They were like, no, I've been through this before. I'm not going to do this again. Now, on the King of Cups side, flip it, flop it if you need to. Some of you, it's the Queen of Cups doing this, but the person doing this, which I'm gonna, for the sake of the story, I'm gonna say it's the King of Cups energy, because they're the ones who seem to be focused on this energy that's turned away. They could have also gone through some kind of narcissistic, toxic relationship in the past, and it's like now they have clarity of their behavior. They realize that they are the ones that ruined this, okay? They lost because of their behavior. They regret it. And a lot of it is they have clarity now. It's like they realize that maybe they are behaving in a way that they've had done to them. They may have gone through something toxic, and they realize they also projected that onto this new person. They may even be coming into awareness of their pride, their ego, their stubbornness, their control issues, the mind games they play, the manipulation. Trust me, like this person, they have clarity of all these things. If they don't have clarity of it now, they will in the future. It just depends where you are in this timeline. Someone will come into awareness of this, and now they can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop obsessing about this Queen of Cups that they've lost. They can't stop obsessing about the fact that they have clarity now of their own behavior. They realize how they were acting. They realize it was selfish, it was disgusting, it was low vibing. So someone has held up a mirror to this person by walking away. And both of you have had experiences with these types of energies before. And that's why one of you doesn't want to go through it again. You've walked away. You have self-worth and value. You respect and love yourself. And the other is now realizing, I treated them exactly how an ex of mine treated me. The things that my ex did to me, I went and did to this person. So they're obsessing now over the fact that they have hurt somebody. They're obsessing over the fact that they themselves are heartbroken over this loss. Someone's very heartbroken over the idea or the thought that something could be done. With the World card, it talks about chapters ending, new chapters beginning, things being closed out, things being completed, things being done. Graduation as well. So someone's really obsessed about this. Like they can't stop thinking about this. They can't stop hurting about this. Is it really over? Is it really done? Is this person going to start something new somewhere else? And it is causing this person to close out a chapter of their own. Like I said, it is causing transformation, death, and rebirth in this person that did these things. It is going to cause someone to close out a cycle. They know they need to close out a cycle with this nasty energy because now they've broken their own heart and they can't stop fixating on this. What have I done? Is it really over? It can't be over. It can't be over. Like they're obsessing about this. They're also obsessing over the fact that they hurt somebody. They betrayed somebody. They hurt somebody. They caused somebody else pain, and now they are now feeling that same pain. because someone has closed out a cycle with them. It's over. Some of you could have a toxic, narcissistic ex of the past that did not change. They stayed stagnant in their ways, and they caused you a lot of pain and heartache, and you transformed from this. You closed out that cycle for good. Now, some of you have now projected that energy onto someone new without realizing it. And others of you, you went through this with a toxic ex, and then now you met a newer person who has kind of acted the same way. Okay? Somebody is obsessing because they know that somebody is not, going to trust them, or somebody doesn't trust them now. They want this person back. They're obsessing over this person, but they know because of the pain that they've caused and the things that they've done, someone is not going to trust them. So that's why they're kind of watching someone. They want to know, like, does this person not trust me? Is this person still stuck on me? Are they still stuck on what I did? Are they still wounded? Are they still guarded? They are watching, and they're hoping that maybe with time they can see it might be a good time to come in. They're watching to see if someone is still stuck on maybe having a new beginning with them. They're hoping that somebody is just as stuck on it as they are. They're really hoping that this person isn't really done, because they are now stuck on this. They are stuck on wanting to start a new cycle with someone. Yeah, they're watching to see if someone is still guarded, if they're still heartbroken because of the games. They may even be watching, and I see a lot of like paranoia, a lot of worry, maybe even feeling wounded by the idea that someone may be closing out a cycle and starting a new cycle elsewhere. So I do feel like if you are the person that had these things done to you, you've had a toxic ex in the past who didn't change. You might have met somebody new who had water placements, or that you fell in love with, and they started to do the same things, and now you've walked away from them. If that's your story, I feel like you have two people pining over you. You have two people watching you. One of them hasn't changed, but they see the error of their ways. They're really worried that you are starting something new with someone else. Could be this newer person that you've met. Right now, things aren't looking too good, because I feel like this newer person may have behaved just like the past person. And there's going to be other groups of you who will be this person who projected what an ex has done to you onto a new person. You may have treated somebody new that, just came in to love you and heal you and nurture you. They were understanding with you. They were patient with you. And you projected all this pain and nastiness onto them. And now you're watching this person. You could also have a toxic ex watching you, worried about you starting something new with someone else. But you are busy focusing on the person that you've hurt. So there's two storylines here. I'll let you pick and choose who you are, but both of you could have very toxic, narcissistic exes that didn't change. Both of you could be watched by these exes. These exes, they are aware of their behavior. They're aware of the pain that they've caused you, but they have stayed very stuck and stagnant, to the point where you guys both have closed out your cycles permanently. Like, you're not going back to them. It's done. In fact, you guys have started new cycles with new people, aka each other. You met each other and you have something going, but I feel like right now it may not be looking so good. You could be on the outs with this newer person that you very much love. So these exes seem to be very worried. They're very stuck on you both. They're worried that you guys are starting something new. Now, the newer person, I feel like whoever projected this toxicity from their last relationship onto the newer person, they now know how they behaved. They now see it very clearly. They know that they've hurt you, and they know that they need to change. There is clarity when it comes to putting in the work. Okay? So somebody knows that they need to put in the work. They need to change. They need to work on themselves. Why? Because they have clarity that they are heartbroken over the person they've hurt, and they are stuck over them. Someone cannot let go of this new person. They can't let them go. They can't stop thinking about them. They can't stop obsessing about the ending. Is it really over? I don't want it to be over. I can't move on. Someone cannot move on from you, or you can't move on from somebody new. Somebody sees that very clearly. They know it. So some time has gone by and they just haven't been able to heal. They haven't been able to let go. And it's because of this, I feel like somebody's pride is being shattered. You know, they were very prideful, very stubborn in the past. I want my way. I want to be right, even though I'm wrong. I'm not going to tell the truth. I'm not going to confess my feelings. I'm not going to take accountability. I'm not going to apologize. Wanting the control, and now they've broken their own heart. They're really worried. Is this really over? It can't be over. I don't want it to be over. Well, you're going to have to put your pride to the side, and you're going to have to work on yourself. Maybe even put the work in if you want to fix things. And someone knows that now. You know, they tried to be stubborn. They tried to wait things out. I see that, you know, they've been watching someone this whole time. They've been watching this newer person. Some of you, you are the person being watched. They know that somebody may not necessarily trust them anymore. And for that reason, I feel like they stayed away. They kept themselves tied up. They acted like they were too busy. I can't do anything about this. I'm not gonna take action. I'm gonna keep myself here. And because they've done this, like, something could really be over. You know, the cycle may have, you know, closed out. Someone may actually be done. They may be telling themselves that they're done, or someone's very worried that something is done now because they sat around and did nothing. Pride, ego, stubbornness. It's like they betrayed someone, they hurt somebody, and then they sat back and didn't do anything. They waited for somebody to come towards them, apologize to them, try to work things out with them, or chase them. And that didn't happen. Somebody has gone through this before with an ex prior, and they don't want any part of this. You know, the Three of Swords is in the center of the spread today. So this whole reading has to do with pain, heartache, betrayal, third-party situations for some of you. Some of you, there's divorce. Some of you could have been married to this person and you guys have gotten a divorce, or you separated. Somebody's ego and pride has really cost them a lot. It has cost them this person that they love. It has cost them the relationship that they wanted or had with this person. It's cost them everything. All because they were too stubborn and prideful to maybe apologize, to work on themselves, to take accountability for their actions. Whatever it is, like, some of you could have had somebody here who did, not so much getting that. It could be like the toxic ex of your guys' pasts could have cheated. Someone could have betrayed and cheated. But some of you, this newer person did something similar. But I am getting strong pride and like narcissism and selfishness, egotistical energies, control, manipulation, mind games. That's what I'm getting. Some of you, they could have involved you in a third party. I'm not going to leave it out because it is here. It's like whatever your guys' toxic exes did to you, this newer person that you loved treated you very similarly. And it's weird because this person that did these things to you, they also had a toxic narcissistic ex who cheated and lied and betrayed. But then they go and treat you that the same way, which is messed up. What's even more messed up is like both of you felt like you guys were meant to be together. You both felt like this was very destined. okay, that you guys met. We've got this Queen of Cups energy that is very intuitive. She could be psychic. She seems to know, or could be a man, doesn't matter what gender, but this Queen of Cups is attached to the High Priestess. So this Queen of Cups can intuitively pick up on the fact that someone is still stuck. Someone can't move on from her or him. Someone knows it. They feel it. They're getting signs. You guys could be very psychically connected, intuitively connected, emotionally connected. Someone can feel it. They know someone is still stuck on them. And it's almost like they know that someone is aware now of their behavior, and they know that somebody could be, you know, very stuck. And for that reason, they could be putting in work to change and better themselves. This Queen of Cups could know about this. You could be this Queen of Cups person. You know that this person is putting in work to try and better themselves. You might know and feel that this person is very stuck on you and unable to move on. You might know that this person is now aware and seeing themselves for what they did and how they behaved in the relationship. So, and then this Queen of Cups energy is also tied to the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like this Queen of Cups person, male or female, could also feel that things are still destined and meant to be. You may know that somebody is going to come back and try to reconcile. You may know that somebody is going to try to transform. You may also feel that this all happened for a reason. This person who's pining over this Queen of Cups could also feel that it is still meant to be. They could also feel that this was all meant to happen. You guys both could be spiritual, and you could be very psychic and intuitive. You guys both seem to have a sense that, you know, this could have been very karmic in the past. I made mistakes, or I know my person made some mistakes. I have a feeling that this is meant to be. I have a feeling that this was so that this person could change and work on themselves. This person may be coming into that as well. Like, I have a feeling that this was meant to be. If I hadn't made these mistakes and I haven't lost them, I would still be in this energy that I needed to change out of. Now I'm working on myself. I want to change. I want to be a better person for this Queen of Cups. I feel like this was all meant to be. So both of you have a greater understanding, or you're going to come into a greater understanding of why this all happened, how it was all meant to be, and how it all ended up working out for the best. Because now someone has worked on themselves. They have now dropped their pride and their ego. They're seeing their behavior and their ways, and they want to change. They're putting in the work to change and better themselves, which is a very good thing. This person that got hurt, this person's very understanding. They're very caring. They're very loving. They could be very forgiving. They could love people unconditionally. So I feel like this person, there's still a lot of love here, like I mentioned. You guys both love each other. You do. But this Queen of Cups energy has a lot of self-love as well. And that hasn't come easy to this person. They have had to learn the hard way how to love themselves, how to walk away, how to have respect for themselves, how to not waste their own time and break their own heart by staying with the wrong people. This Queen of Cups has learned a lot. Okay, they've learned a lot because they've suffered a lot. They've loved people so hard and deeply, and they've gotten hurt repeatedly and repeatedly. So this person knows if this person doesn't want to drop their ego and their pride, they're stubborn, they're selfish, they don't want to admit their faults or see their ways, then this Queen of Cups knew she had to walk away. So they still have love in their heart for this person. They may still feel meant to be with this person. They may know that this person is going to work on themselves, or that they can't move on. They might have even known this was going to happen. It's like, okay, you don't want to take accountability. You don't want to tell the truth. You don't want to apologize, and you don't want to stop this behavior. Well, then I'm going to walk away and you'll be sorry. You're not going to be able to let go of me. I already know you're going to struggle to move on, or you're going to regret it. This Queen of Cups may have known, okay? This Queen of Cups knew that this person, or at least in the future, it's like they're very psychic. They knew that this was all going to work out in their favor. If I walk away, I already know this is going to work out for me. Because this person knew that somebody was going to break their own heart. They knew someone was going to be suffering, someone was going to be hurt, and that was going to cause someone to do the work on themselves. So this Queen of Cups has gone through quite a lot in her life, he or she. They've gone through a lot, and they already know how things work. They know that they offer a lot. They're very valuable, they're very loving, and they know the effect that that has on people. They also treat people with respect. They treat people very kindly. They're very understanding and patient with people, so they know that if people want to be egotistical and selfish and narcissistic, that when they walk out of that person's life, that person is going to go through pain. They know it. They know that, certain people may be very prideful and arrogant. They may try to deny their feelings. They may try to, be very stubborn, and they don't want to chase. They don't want to apologize, and that's okay. This Queen of Cups, they know that at some point, this energy is not going to work out in this person's favor. And they know that at some point, the pain is going to hit. The same pain that she was left with, or he was left with. They know that these people that do these things are going to end up paying for it at some point. So they're very emotionally intelligent, and they're very mature. And I feel like now this King of Cups energy, could be male or female, is now catching up. They're catching up because of how much they love this Queen of Cups. They can't let her go. They can't forget her. They can't forget her love, the way she nurtured them, the way she cared for them. So they're pining after this energy now. And they're downright obsessed with her as well, is what I'm seeing. So they may have tried to deny their feelings. No, 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 I don't care. I don't care. They're going to apologize to me. But no, it's like now they're realizing this King of Cups energy has clarity. I'm hurt. I'm still hurt over this person. I'm still stuck on this person. What do? This person doesn't trust me anymore. I've kept myself away this whole time out of ego and pride. And now things could be done. This person could be done. This person could be starting a new cycle somewhere else. So I feel that this person knows that they have to change. And I see them doing whatever they need to do, almost in a competitive energy. This person may become competitive with themselves, or competitive with anybody that they feel this Queen of Cups may move on to. They want to win at all costs, so they want to do the work. They're working on themselves, and they want to win at all costs. I see that they're going to put work in order to have a new cycle. So this person is going to work really hard to start a new cycle with this Queen of Cups person, because they love them. They want them. They can't move on. So they're willing to do whatever they need to do. If that means working on themselves, if that means putting in a lot of effort to try and win them back, they're going to do that. And they don't care what they need to do and who they need to hurt. They're going to do it. They want to win. So this person is now channeling this competitive type of winning at all costs energy for something productive now. Instead of using it for evil and narcissism and selfishness and ego and pride, oh, I want to be right, I want to win. Now they're channeling it into, okay, I want to win this person back. I want to outdo myself. I want to better myself. I want to compete with myself. That's really good. I really like that energy. So the outcome here, we have somebody wanting to express their feelings, wanting to work something out, and having something to say. So this person wants to express their feelings for the other person. They want to work things out, and they're going to communicate. I want to take a look at this Knight of Swords energy, because it's like you're expressing your feelings, you want to work things out, but then there's something that someone wants to say. You're already saying something, you're already expressing something. So what is this Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords? The Nine of Wands. It could be a feeling of defensiveness. It could be a feeling of being guarded, not trusting somebody, needing to protect oneself. What is this? The Knight of Wands and the Temperance. The Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like they have something to tell you, and it is about maybe feeling guarded because of their past. Okay, something about player-like energy, being inconsistent. It could be a player energy that they had in the past with this person that they love. Something about wanting to explain why they acted like they didn't care, why they took so long, why they acted inconsistent and player-like. They want to explain their insecurities, their past traumas, or their trust issues. They also want to explain because they know that you may not trust them. Some of you will be this person that's coming in to explain. You know that someone may not necessarily trust you because of this energy. You might have acted like a player, not very serious, non-committal, and you may have treated someone like you didn't care, you didn't have feelings for them, and you may have taken a long time to come back. Okay, so somebody may need to explain. They definitely need to explain some things. Okay, let's see what else comes out, because I'm curious. There are some things that they need to take accountability for, is what I'm getting. They want to express their feelings, that they do want to work things out, but they also have to say some things. Accountability, honesty here. The Two of Wands. Okay, this could have been about somebody else that was in the picture. This could have been about them needing to make a decision and them being a little stuck. I don't know what way to go. I was at a crossroads for a long time on what to do. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they want to explain that they were not sure about commitment. This person was not, it's like they were not on the same page when they met you, and they may have not been honest about that. That they really didn't know if they wanted to be in a commitment or they were ready for that. There could have been somebody else around them as well, okay? Some of you, there was betrayal and third parties here, and so they may have chosen to commit to someone else. Others of you, they had you and someone else offering themselves to them, and there was a choice between two. They also may have not been 100% on commitment, okay? That could have been why they played games. If they did act non-committal, they may have not really wanted to commit at the time. I don't know if they said that they would or they played like they would, but they may have not been forthright with that. And the Judgment, there could have been someone else that they went back to. There could have been someone else trying to get them back. And I do feel like they now want to choose to commit because they want reconciliation. They do want another chance, and they do want to commit. Not every story will be for you, so don't force it to fit. If there was no third party, then that's not for you. It could have just been, like I said, ego, pride, selfishness, mind games, manipulation, other things that sabotage the connection. But some of you, there could have been someone that also wanted them back, and they may have not been honest and told you about this person. They may have not done anything with this person, but they didn't tell you about it. Others of you, they weren't sure about commitment, but now they're sure. They lost you and they regretted it ever since. Now they want to commit and they want you back. We have the Eight of Cups. So if there was someone offering themselves to them, this was somebody that they have walked away from. This person wanted them back, but they've moved on from that person. They've walked away from that person. So they could just be explaining and taking accountability and being honest about what was really going on, which will vary for different people. Okay, there'll be different storylines here for different people. You know, I see potentially some of you, they didn't tell you about someone that wanted them back. They're going to explain to you about that. They're going to explain about trust issues, things that they went through in their past, and maybe that's why they acted a certain way and they sabotaged. They might have had trust issues that you could have been a player. There could have been insecurities that you were a player because you could have been very balanced, very mature. It's like you're just very grounded, very balanced. And they could have took it as maybe there's someone else. Maybe this person is going to play me. They may have acted in a certain way that sabotaged things because of their own insecurities. It's like they want to explain to you. They want to explain to you why they took so long on coming back. If there was a third party that they needed to walk away from, you know, maybe someone wanted them back. For some of you, they may have went back to that person. They had to walk away from them before they could come. There's just different stories here, okay? There's different stories. You guys will know. You're very intuitive. You will have an idea. This person will explain it to you. And this person does want to come back. So they may have had to move on from their past is another story I'm getting. They may have had to move on from their past in order to have something new with you. So maybe I do feel like they still had some heartache. Okay, like this talks of being stuck, heartache, and being stuck on that and unable to move on and let go of it. There could have been other heartache in this person's life that they were stuck on. They may have not been honest about that they were fully healed and fully ready to date. They may have not told you that there was someone else around them. They may have not told you that they didn't tell you a lot of things. They did not tell you a lot of things. And there's a lot of things that they need to come clean about. Okay? So it will be your choice if you want to be with this person or not. But this is what I'm getting. Now let's take a look at external energies for you. External energies. We have the Page of Cups. Okay, so you've got somebody here that maybe wants to message you, apologize. We do have a friendly energy here as well. We have the Knight of Swords. So somebody really wants to come in and apologize to you. They have a lot to say. They have some things that they want to tell you. And the Fool. So they're ready to take that leap. They want to tell you this, that they are now ready. They've worked on themselves. They've done the healing work that they needed to do. They're ready to be honest. They're ready to apologize and take accountability. And the Ace of Swords. They are now ready to take a leap of faith and take accountability. Tell you the truth. So yeah, they're ready to confess. They have a confession to make. They have things to explain to you. They want to tell you the truth. They have a lot of regret. So they've been crying over you is what I'm getting. This person has been very emotional over you. You may pick up on that because you are psychic and you are connected. You may feel their emotions. You may feel their that they're crying, that they regret, that they're sad. You may feel that. So they really regret it. They want to tell you all of this. Let's get the actions and intentions. Actions. We have the King of Swords and intentions. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So actions and intentions. It's like I see actions of being cold, aloof, detached, maybe emotionally unavailable, and I see intentions, the Nine of Pentacles. So it kind of goes with They were not emotionally available. They were not on the same page about dating. They were not on the same page about getting into a commitment. They want to tell you this. It's odd because normally when I get actions and intentions, it'll give me, the present actions and intentions when they come forward and they want you back. But it's kind of telling me about the past actions and intentions. In the past, they were very cold. They were detached. They were emotionally unavailable. And it's because their intentions was to be single. They were intending to stay single. They were not intending to actually be in a relationship. Now, there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of regret. They've been very sad over you and they cannot let you go. So they want to tell you the truth. Okay? They want to, I don't know why they couldn't just tell you this before. There is no benefit to lying, only a temporary benefit. If you're dealing with someone that you care about and you love and you actually you see yourself with this person, lying is not going to bring any benefit. It just comes with a lot of downsides. It might buy you a little bit of time, but everything comes out in the end. Truth is always revealed. Whether or not they get a verbal truth confession from you, at some point people figure things out. So that was not good. Let's get some confessions from them. We have intensity. It says deep feelings, fears and triggers, uncomfortable, spiritual bond, being pulled, obsession, chemistry, runner, can't forget, and intuition. So this connection is very intense. This connection is very strong. It's very spiritual. You guys feel very pulled to each other, or at least this person feels very pulled to you. They haven't been able to stop thinking about you and this connection. There's so much chemistry. They were very infatuated and it was very uncomfortable for them. Like I said, they were not fully healed from their last relationship, and that's why they projected all of this gunk onto you. Or you projected all of this stuff onto your new person because you were not healed. You could have explained this to them. You could have told them that you were unhealed and maybe weren't ready to date. It doesn't look like you told the truth. It doesn't look like you said anything about this. Instead, you just treated them very poorly, or this person treated you very poorly. But this was a very strong connection. Okay, there is definitely something spiritual here that both of you feel. But unfortunately, it caused a lot of fears. It caused a lot of insecurities in this person. It triggered them. It triggered them, and they sabotaged the connection. We have everything I do, it's all for you. So this is an energy of everything that they did, every little action they took in the past, it was all a show for you. Like I said, I feel like this person played a lot of games. They wanted to control and manipulate you. They wanted control over your emotions. They wanted you to react. They wanted you to say things at certain times. So they would act in a way that would make you say things, that would make you confront them, that would make you worry and stress and overthink. Everything that they did, every little action they took, every game that they played, it was all for you. It was to get a reaction out of you so that you would feed their ego. It was for them to find out how you were feeling. They wanted to know that you were stressed and worried and anxious because it fed their ego. It made them feel powerful. It was just very manipulative. I don't like this energy at all. I don't like it. And now, present moment, or some of you, this is the future, they will be doing everything for you. So they will be putting in the work. They're taking accountability. They want to put effort into having a new cycle with you. They're very sorry. Everything that they do is going to be for you. So see how they flip that energy around and they use this determination to manipulate and control, and now they're using their determination to actually better themselves, to get you back, to do the right thing, to win you back. So I do like that. I just don't like this past energy. It looks like they are definitely capable of some very ugly things. And that's kind of what I was saying in the beginning. It's like when you are emotionally intelligent and you understand emotions and the power that they have and the reaction that they can get and the feeling that people will have when you do certain things, you're that emotionally intelligent. You can also have the potential to use it for evil and be emotionally manipulative and try to control people. So, yeah, this person was in a dark energy. They were in a low vibrational energy. It says, you have no idea just how special you really are to me. Exactly. So yeah, you were always very special to them. They always had a lot of deep love for you, whether they were wanting to admit it or not, whether they knew it back then, they know it now, and you actually mean so much more to them than the way they treated you. That's where they really need to express their feelings, tell you how they feel, tell you the truth, explain everything, because otherwise you're not going to let them in. Otherwise, you're not going to trust them, because they already betrayed you and broke your heart with these games. They treated you very nasty. They might have said nasty things to you or just treated you in a way that made you feel like they really didn't care for you. So they have a lot of explaining to do. They have a lot of affirming to do. They have a lot of validation that they need to give you now in order to reassure you, to build the strength back, to build the trust back. So they they broke their own heart by what they did to you. Won't give me your attention, believe me, I'll get your attention. Okay, so with this Leo energy, it can be quite, you know, a little bit dramatic, starting drama for attention, being very attention-seeking, needing all the attention on them, and if they don't have the attention on them, they may start little things to cause drama. They definitely did some games here, and they were always doing it to get a reaction out of you. So it's like if they felt like you were not giving them attention or you were busy, they started to do things to get your attention. They started to do things to make you overthink, to make you anxious, to put the focus back on them. And I feel like it was very stressful for you. They may have distracted you from other things that you needed to get done because you were so focused on what they were doing and stressing out over them, overthinking, feeling anxious. Maybe they withheld communication. Maybe they withheld truth and information from you. It was all designed to make you overthink. It was all designed to make you obsessed with them because they wanted control. It's not good. It's kind of gross, to be honest. It's gross. And you saw it, and they know that you saw it, and they know that you know what they were doing. So they knew that they were the only way to get you back at this point is they're going to have to change. They're going to have to put work on themselves. They're going to have to put effort in with you. Infatuated. It says desire and lust, attraction, always watching, obsessive thoughts, conversations about you, and screenshots. So this person is actually like very obsessed with you. They're always watching you. I do feel like they do talk about you to other people, maybe friends, family members, like they cannot shut up about you. They always discuss you. They're always asking about you. They're always watching you. Okay, they're very obsessed with you. Like this person really, they were just kidding themselves that they could treat you this way and that they would end up winning. And it's like they ended up being a loser. They ended up realizing that they are weak for you. Yeah, they lost you and then they end up hurting and breaking their own heart. It's like they could not stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about the intimacy that you guys had, the nights that you guys shared together, the passion. They could not stop thinking about that. They're still very attracted to you and they've just had non-stop obsessive thoughts over you. So who is this person kidding? They are the ones obsessed and hooked on you, and that's why they needed to have control. And they were trying to project that onto you and make you become stressed and obsessed, and like, because they were the ones obsessed. But they don't want to show that because they want control. They have pride and they're in their ego. So they need to do things and manipulate you and make you stressed so that you act obsessed, so that you become obsessed with them. We have stressed over you. And now this person spends a lot of time stressing about you. Like I said, very obsessive over you, watching you, talking about you, asking about you. Very worried that you're done. Very worried that you could be starting a new cycle elsewhere. I search for you and others so I can feel close to you again. So they may have even tried to move on from you. They may have tried to look for others that reminded them of you, or maybe they just like to spend time with people that make them feel closer to you. They may hang out with people that were mutual friends between the two of you because they take them back to a time where they knew you, or it just reminds them of you. They may hang out with friends that have similar qualities as you, maybe like similar sense of humor. Maybe they're funny, maybe they're smart, maybe they're into the same things as you. They may hang out with family members that remind them of you. Similar energy, very calm, very loving, very understanding. Whatever it is, this person had been trying to search for you in others. They may have even tried to move on. They may have tried, because they were very egotistical and prideful. So they thought, like, I'm going to move on. I'm going to find better. They're going to come crawling back to me. I don't need to apologize. I don't need to work on myself. But in the end, it's like they get that clarity that they cannot let go of you. They cannot move on from you. They're still stuck on you. And they cannot find anybody like you. They may have tried to, but it is because they have love for you. They look for people that remind them of you because they love you. They're still in love with you. They still want you, and that's why they chase the memory of you. But I don't feel that they were able to find anybody like you or replace you, and that's why now they're heartbroken. They know that they can only fulfill themselves with you. They need you. They want you. They don't want it to be over. Let's get one more. One more. You don't react the way I want you to react. I don't get it. Exactly. And they were very baffled. They're very baffled by the fact that you never reacted the way that they set you up to react. They were always testing you. They were always trying to see how are they going to react? What are they going to do? Are they going to say what I want them to say? Are they going to do what I want them to do? And you never did. You are very emotionally intelligent, just as they are. They use it to control and manipulate and play games, and they use it for low vibrational things. But you use it in a very good way, in a spiritual way, in an enlightened way. You knew that by treating them really good, loving them a certain way, nurturing them, giving them opportunities and loving them anyways, you knew the effect that that would have on them. You knew that what would happen if they lost you. So yeah, it's like you use it for good, they use it for bad. But they are now becoming enlightened to that. They always had the potential to be very emotionally mature. It's a choice. Emotional maturity is a choice. Some people they don't have the capacity because they're not emotionally intelligent. They're not emotionally aware. This person is, but they were choosing to not be mature. They were choosing to stay prideful and arrogant and egotistical. They were choosing the narcissism. So now this person is seeing their ways and they want to choose emotional maturity because they can't be without you. All right, so let's take a look at your independent energy and then we're going to get your blessings. We have the Hierophant. So we have commitment energy here, okay? We have the Four of Swords. We have the King of Cups. So we see an energy that is very committed. They want a commitment with you, and so they are committed to healing because they love you. So King of Cups coming out twice here. This person is very focused on you. They're very fixed. They love you, and they are committed to healing because they want you. Now, some of you, like I said, if there was a third party and they actually got committed to someone else, they could have gotten into a commitment during some kind of a break with you. And you could be in your feelings about that. That may really hurt you. You may need to heal from this, okay? That's for some of you, not all of you. But I feel like a lot of you, there's a lot of commitment here. Someone wants a commitment. They may understand that you need to heal. Okay, you may still have a broken heart. They love you. They want to wait. They want to give you space. They want to put in the effort. Someone is committed as well. I feel like they have been committed to healing because they love you, because they want commitment. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. This person really sees you as everything. You tick off all their boxes. If anybody could make them want to commit, if anybody could make them think about marriage and settling down, it's you. Because you truly are the full package. You truly have all the qualities and traits of somebody that is marriage material, commitment material. And they're very aware of that. They just were not ready at the time, but losing you has broken them open. It has caused change and transformation, and it has healed them. It has caused them to heal because they want you back. The Hanged Man. Someone was very stuck on you. They're very stuck on wanting to move forward with you. Okay? They could have been very stuck on you while you seemingly moved forward with your life. Maybe that's just how they see it. That could be how they perceive you. And they could not stop obsessing over you. You moving forward, because I feel like you have a lot of strength. You know the effect that you have on people, and you knew that this person was going to regret it. And you knew if they were the one for you, and if it was truly meant to be, they would do the work on themselves. They would heal. You knew this. You're very intuitive. You're very smart. You're very emotionally intelligent. So they were stuck on you while you seemingly walked away and moved forward with your life, and they were obsessed. Like this person they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop thinking about you, looking at you, watching you, talking about you, reminiscing about you, fantasizing about you, wanting you back. You taught this person a very valuable lesson. And I feel like that's why there's this very karmic destined energy here. Like you guys did go through a karmic lesson together. You taught them, and they helped. I wouldn't say that they mostly like helped you. I feel like you helped them. You helped them heal. You helped them break open or shed an old skin, an old self. You have helped them better themselves. Okay, you've inspired them. The Star. Because you are this person's wish fulfillment. Like I said, this obsession that they could not let go of you and they could not stop, it made them heal. Because you are their wish fulfillment. You're the one that they hoped and prayed for. It's like they always wanted to meet somebody like you. They always prayed, wished for somebody like you. And then they met you and they sabotaged because they had not been healed from their last relationship. So unfortunately, the timing was not good. This person did not do what they were supposed to do. I feel like they may have gotten signs. You need to start healing. You need to let go of your ex. Let go of your ex. Heal. Work on yourself, because we're sending you someone new. We're sending you the soulmate you've been asking for. And they didn't do the work. They may have hung on to the past person. They may have refused to do the work. They were too proud. They wanted to consider themselves perfect. There's nothing wrong with me. And because they didn't listen to their intuition and they did not do what they were instructed to do, you entered their life and then they screwed it up. So that's why it's really important to do the work. Listen to what you're being guided to do, because you never know what Spirit has in store for you. You never know who's about to enter your life. And you want to be ready for that. So when you go through things, do the work right after. Isolate, heal, purge, do what you got to do, because the next chapter is going to start. And you don't want to be stuck in the old chapter, hanging on to the old, because then you will sabotage the blessings that you have. So that's an important lesson for them. I feel like you really helped this person. And let's take a look at your blessings. We have dream house. Wow. It says finding the perfect home that you want. It says beautifying your current home. It says finally looking the way that you want. We have renovations, repair. Wow. So some of you are coming into a blessing of a dream home. You may be beautifying the home that you currently have, renovating it, repairing things, decorating, painting, making it look like the home that you've always wanted. And others of you will be coming into a new home. You might be purchasing a home, finding your dream home, and moving in. So that's really exciting. Again, these aren't always going to resonate for everybody, but there is a dream home energy here for some of you. And we have, wow, happy family. It says expansion of a family or building a family. It says happy family bliss, harmony, living a domestic life / relationship, experiencing togetherness. Wow. So for some of you, like somebody may be coming in to fully commit, settle down with you. Like the Ten of Pentacles is having it all together. And somebody may be wanting you to move in with them. They may be purchasing a home and wanting you to move in with them, or they want you to move into their home with them. There's a lot of like beautiful, happy family vibes, all being together and all being really happy. You could be expanding your family as well. Maybe you're going to have children with this person. Yeah, and things are very happy. We also have healing touch. It says healing hands, recovery, love, pleasure, foot rub, feeling so good, much needed, relaxation, taking care of you, massaging and spoiling you. So this is about somebody that has very healing hands. Their love language could be affection. Like I said, it's like something about the way that they touch you, they nurture you, they love you with their hands, with their touch. It's very healing. So you could be this person, or this could be your person. Someone may want to spoil you with affection. They may want to like really take care of you, like give you massages, give you foot rubs. They're always touching you. They're always hugging you. They're always rubbing you. Like there's something about a very healing touch. This is somebody's blessing. Wow. So that's beautiful, you guys. I really hope that this resonated for you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified when I post new videos. If you guys love these green cards that I use on my channel, I have recently released Damaged Confessions Part 1. This is the finished deck, the hard copy. It is 100 cards of my master deck that I use on my channel. I designed these cards to navigate toxicity within connections, and you can find it in my Etsy shop or on my website. Thank you.